What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I just finished watching episode 9 of Naruto. That is going to be in under my YouTube memberships. So if you guys are not a member, I suggest you go over there and check it out. Excuse me. So I've got 2 levels over there for those of you that don't know. You're going to get some special stuff being a member. Level 1 is for $2.99, and you're going to get priority replies from me, special polls, and live streams. I want to start these live streams probably, if it's not the end of this month, next month for sure, before the year is over. Right now, I think I have about 18 or so members. I just need a few more so I can get these live streams up. And again, those live streams will be for my members only. So if you want to chat with me one-on-one as if I was there with you, I suggest you go ahead and become a member. Level 2 is for $4.99, and you're going to get everything that level 1 has. Plus, you're going to get all of my reactions to all of the shows that I have watched and am watching. I have She-Hulk over there, The Boys, House of the Dragon. I'm currently watching Naruto and Dragon Ball. And I will begin watching, I believe I'm going to start watching WandaVision at some point, maybe next week. We'll see. I know there's a couple of episodes on there. But anyway, and also look forward to me watching Tales of the Jedi. That I'm going to do tomorrow. All right. So, along with that, you're going to get that plus any movies that I may watch and all of my uncut Try Not to Laughs, plus everything that level 1 has all for $4.99. Right now, I currently have 2 Try Not to Laughs over there, which is, I guess it's a good thing because it means that I haven't run into any issues. So, but anyway, go over there and enjoy that. Now, episode 9 of Naruto. So they are apparently, for what seems like forever, still trying to get the bridge builder to, I guess, over the bridge or to his house, basically. So they are still on this journey. Like, this whole episode was still them being in the same position as episode 8, where they were fighting the bad ninja guy. I forgot his name. So anyway, so what happened at that last episode and this episode, the way that it started, you saw like they flung like a 4-blade windmill kind of blade at him, and Kakashi Sensei, he was stuck in like this water prison that that other ninja had put him in while he was trying to fight everybody else, Naruto and Sasuke and the bridge builder and what's her name? I always forget her name, the girl with the pink hair. But anyway, so Naruto goes, and I thought he was just being him, like being hard-headed or whatever. So he goes and flings this thing. He ends up on the other side of him. Obviously, the bad guy it was the real version of him, but then there was also a clone. So he got to the clone. The blade was getting to him, but what Naruto was doing was slicing through that water prison to get the sensei out of there. Because you saw all of a sudden that the sensei stopped the blade and it was like cutting through him. So what happened was Naruto turned into the clones, but he knew that he couldn't fight him on his own. So he turned one of his clones into that windmill blade. And then he ended up throwing it to Sasuke. Sasuke knew what the deal was. He grabbed it and spun around so nobody would notice that it was actually a clone. Then that's when he threw it. And then everything else happened. And, you know, the sensei got out of that water prison. And so at this point now, they're kind of like standing there and they're going back and forth. And then they're still kind of going at each other. So at this point, they're staring at each other. And the guy that they're fighting, he's standing there doing all these hand signs. And it was so interesting to see them do that. But then Kakashi Sensei was literally following his every move, his every hand movement, and just knowing exactly what he's going to say and what he's going to do next. And it threw him for a loop. It threw the other guy for a loop. He was just like, yo, like, how does he know this? What's happening? So then all of a sudden we see like what I thought was a girl. It was not a girl, it was a guy. But it was somebody like in a tree somewhere. And I'm like, who is this person? Where did they come from? You know? So they didn't show their face or anything, but then they went back to the fight. So then they did this water fight, and then all of a sudden he started to get really upset. He was like, how is he doing that? Like, what is he doing? He was like, that eye of his. So his eye, I guess, is what's giving him all this power. So he's looking at him, he's following his every move, and they're basically going back and forth, um, as to what he's doing. And he's kind of like, now at this point, he's just like, he's so taken aback that he doesn't even know what's going on at this point. It's throwing him off. So now they're kind of going back and forth with the hand signs, and all of a sudden, Kakashi Sensei did some type of other water power or something like that. Completely took him out, moved the water all over the place. Naruto was still in the water, and I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody get him. And then it washed the guy, on land. He was against a tree. All of a sudden, there are these like knives that come straight at him. Now he's like pinned up on the tree. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that they're going to kill him right here. I thought that they were going to let him go. I thought that they did something with his power that he wasn't able to do anything anymore. So he's standing there. He was like, how did you do that? Like, can you tell what's going to happen in the future or whatever? He was like, yeah, this is your last fight. And all of a sudden, you see two blades coming out of nowhere and literally stab him right in the neck. And I was just like, oh, totally like forgot about the other person that they showed really quick. And then they showed the person again, and the person was up there, up on a tree, kind of looking down, and they all kind of stood there in awe. Like, what? Like, what is happening right now? So basically what happened was this person was sent from the village of the mist, the I think that's what they called it, excuse me if I'm getting it wrong. So apparently he was holding a lot of secrets, and when he got kicked out of the village, he got kicked out with a whole bunch of their secrets. So this person, they call him the tracker. So they send trackers out to, I guess, kill these people who get kicked out because they know too much. So basically at this point, he was explaining exactly what he was there for and why he had to do it. And they were like, he was like, you can't let him walk around. It's too dangerous. He knows too much. So here comes Naruto, really, like, I mean, he is so upset. And he's sitting there growling. I was like, Naruto, don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything crazy. So he's basically looking at him, and Kakashi Sensei is looking up, and he's just like, that's interesting. He sounds like he could be Naruto's age, but he's a straight up assassin. So he's like calm and everything, and Naruto's kind of like growling at him, and he's just sitting there just looking down at him, like calm, as cool as a cucumber. So then he's just like, what do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? And he's really upset because I guess his main thing is they were there for a reason. They're on this mission, and they should have been able to take him down. And here comes this young boy coming out of nowhere and literally kills him off of one shot. And they were sitting here struggling to kill him. So Naruto's feeling some type of way because he's like, what are we doing? Like, we're just sitting here playing around and, going through all of this. And here comes this guy and just, kills him off the first try. And, he's really upset about that. So then, the tracker comes down, takes the bad guy, disappears. Naruto is now punching the ground, and he's just so upset. And, they kind of understand what's going on. And at some point, the girl, before that, I forgot to mention, the girl with the pink hair, she kind of noticed how well they worked together when they didn't even have to say anything to each other. Like, literally, Naruto was doing his thing. He changed his clone into the blade. The blade got to Sasuke. He knew exactly what to do with it. It was flawless. It was seamless. And she caught that. She was just like, wow, like, that's incredible. So anyway, Kakashi Sensei was basically like, look, save your anger for the next the next one. You know, you got to understand that there's people who are younger than you and stronger than me. You know, you just kind of got to go with it. So now they're like, all right, we're still on a mission. We got to get the bridge builder back to his house. So as they're walking, Kakashi Sensei like literally freezes up and then just faints. It's like he felt something as he was walking and then he fainted. And I'm like, what happened? And that's where the episode ended. I'm like, what? What is happening? So, yeah, we're going to have to figure out what happened next because now I'm curious. Like, what was that and why did he faint? What is happening? Is the spirit of the bad guy still around? Is this something new? Did he feel something? Is he weak from doing what he just did? Who knows? But we're going to have to see what happens in episode 10. But anyway, this was really, really good. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought of episode 9 of Naruto. Once again, my reaction is going to be under my YouTube memberships. If you're not a member, go over there and check that out if you are able to do so. Those of you who are members, I appreciate you guys very, very much for becoming members. Yeah, so we're going to have to check out the next episode. But in the meantime, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!